Marriage, matrimony, is one of the 7 sacraments. Therefore, there is the dignity and the sanctity of marriage, because it is the Lord who is the author of marriage. This sacrament of marriage is a lifetime commitment. One wife asked the husband, "What are you doing?" And the husband said, "Nothing." And the wife responded, "Why nothing? You are looking at our marriage certificate for an hour." And the husband responded, "Yeah, I am looking at this marriage certificate about the expiration date." In the sacrament of marriage, there is no expiration because it is lifetime. It is everlasting. As our Lord said in the Gospel, Mark chapter 10, verse 9, "What God has joined together, let no one separate." This marriage is an act of the Lord, and human beings have no capacity in order to separate or to destroy marriage. Therefore, divorce is not allowed in the Catholic Church because marriage is indissoluble. Marriage is indestructible. In the rite of matrimony, both spouses, they promise to be faithful. They promise to stay together. And they said, "For richer and for poorer, for better and for worse, until death do us part." It's a lifelong commitment. In the second story of creation, Genesis chapter 2, verse 24, it is written, "The man has to leave his mother and father and clings to his wife, and the two become one." The husband and wife are one. They're already united in body. They are in one flesh. Hence, in marriage, there is the conjugal union between the husband and the spouse. Both spouses have to realize this very important element, that there is a unitive union between them. I asked one husband, "Are you free this coming Saturday? Let's play basketball." And the husband friend told me, "Father, wait, I will still ask my wife." Yes, that is a manifestation of being one. The husband cannot decide without the approval of the wife, and vice versa. And we always pray for the husbands and wives that they are always respecting and protecting this unitive union. This is part of their commitment. In the Catechism of the Catholic Church, number 1601, we can find that the husband and wife, they are partners in marriage, and this marriage is a covenant. And we can find that number the 3 goods or the purposes of marriage. First, the good of the spouses. The second, the procreation of the offspring. And the third, the education of the offspring or the children. Marriage is a covenant. That's why the yes of the spouses does not only happen once, but the yes has to be repeated every day. There is a daily yes for their marital union, for their marital vows. Like us too, priests, another form of vocation, another way of consecrating ourselves to the Lord, by doing service to the people of God, by doing ministry through religious and priestly witnessing. And for us, religious and priests, we have to say our commitment every day. We need to renew our commitment, our vows, our promises daily to the Lord. The same is true with the spouses. The daily commitment and the daily renewal of vows and promises is very important. Our role model is always Jesus Christ. No wonder in many parables of Jesus, Jesus is using the marriage feast, the wedding feast. Jesus is the bridegroom, and the church is the bride. And Jesus is always the model for all the married people on how to become faithful, on how to become loyal for each other. Jesus is always the model on how to observe and to practice marital covenant. Jesus is faithful until the end, even death on the cross. Therefore, both spouses are meant to be faithful to each other, are meant to offer their blood for each other, to offer their lives for each other, just like what our Lord Jesus Christ did for the church, his bride.